It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. He fields it from the 8. He's going low so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Warriors 17. Ready. 60 by 6.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Ready.
3rd down, they need 7.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now he takes it, and he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ready up.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Get up. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Across midfield. 30. Down the sideline into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. Reaches the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco. Drop 60. Drop 60. Let's go.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Play fake. It's Milton. To the left side, finds Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They're in long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
He has it at the 13. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First and 10 from the 32. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Mustang 19.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down,
Okay, ready?
Philadelphia.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60!
We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Benson now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick to the left, it's caught. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
60 by 6, 60 by 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Get it. Viking 18, Warriors 17. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here.
Ready. Cougar Knights, go, Reed, go. Ready, ready.
Fullback trying to power him across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, kick, here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Cowboys, first down.
65 catch. 60. Come on, come on.
At the 34-yard line.
60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Second down, here's an option. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Mustang Knight. 70 Timberwolves.
Milton. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurking defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Now an inside give to Benson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Richardson on first and 10. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Okay,
Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Warriors, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ready? Like it.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Cut out left. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got it. It's downfield near the edge. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. To throw, Milton. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go. 70 range. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught by Blue. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Two. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's Milton, first and 10. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Don't check. Let it check, smash, go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Final throw before the break. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Turpin with a return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the jump.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
18 18, pioneer. Ready, rig alert, rig alert. Step tracking 60. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Viking, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Beat. Let go.
Throwing now, Milton. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll throw for it. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Cougar 19.
From the red zone now. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Jump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Rod. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on second to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for third down.
Come on. Hey, 19 Sergeant. Warriors 17. 19 Lions.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Benson off his own read. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schler, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They're pushing the tight end over.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Viking 18. Ready.
Turning to Benson on third. And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, fourth down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Dragons 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Go.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
Third. Right it.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Buying some time right. Looking to his fullback now. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
60 Eagles. 60.
The give now to Benson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And the defender comes away with it. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys have it now on his 8th pick of the year. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Just one quarter, standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
Got it. Ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun. It's Milton. This one to Williams out left side. Oh, he put him in a spin cycle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
70 rings.
First and 10
Top
at the
50,
26-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Working now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 79 Broncos. 19 Tigers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Go.
Milton now. That's more of the catch out left. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
18 Cardinal. 18.
To throw, Milton. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Taken in by Williams outright. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Warriors. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready?
Line up the design keeper. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd goal from the 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He's keeping it going to get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
Offering a kickoff for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ready? 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles with a little more work to do to win it here. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hop 70, hop 70.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Finds him over the middle. But he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
60,
To throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it.
Dragon 6, pass roll 80. Lions.
Looking to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the Caps, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
Go check, go check.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Option play, they get to Benson. So calling a dozen on that run block. It's second down. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And his kick is blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Richardson on 3rd. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And this needs to be a good one. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Short pass brought in. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Okay, ready?
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. It's on target to Moore. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. And this slide is going to lose yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good. And they've taken back the lead. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And before we step away, Brock,